You guys are not ready for this one. Tonight I have one of the most terrifying videos I have ever filmed. We step inside one of the UK's most active and real poltergeist houses. In fact, we don't just stay inside, we stay overnight.
That sounded like talking.
It was. Hold on. The last thing you...
No.
What was it?
I don't know. You have to edit out some of the hair.
Right, yeah, I see the big ass scratch.
I'm just going to
big ass scratch.
It's there. Stop playing with that. Oh, it's gone off! It's gone off!
Yes! Thank you!
Right, bro, whatever it is, it's strong. Just sit down, trust me.
Right, thank you.
Tonight, no stone is getting unturned. I'm bringing out everything. Armed with the latest and greatest paranormal technology available on the market, we plant every camera we have, which is 5 in total, around the house. Full spectrum cameras, night vision cameras, and the stuff we captured has baffled me. I can't explain it. Can you? Not only that, it's a full moon tonight as well.
Yeah, it is. That ain't good, is it?
What do you mean, is it good? Can't even see where I'm going.
That way.
With that.
Oh, it's quite a bad road, this as well.
Is it?
It's quite dangerous, yeah. It's my fun road.
I was going to bring the GTR as well, but...
Yeah. I can't remember what the Instagram name's called. I'll tell you. So I'll show you a picture of it.
This fog's getting bad, bro. Can hardly see.
Oh god, we might not even get there. Is this a sign?
Might be. It might be the poltergeist putting this upon us, showing the power. I don't know, maybe. Okay, so we made it to outside the house. The house in question is here. It's a terrace house on a quiet street in the middle of Cumbria. We've already been inside and spoke to the owners. They want to remain completely anonymous. They want nothing to do with this. So we're going to interview them, we'll blur them, then they're going to go and stay out of the way while we conduct our investigation. But that for me adds more credibility, because they're not in it for the fame, they're not in it for the publicity, they want nothing to do with it publicly. Social medias are nothing. So yeah, adds a bit more credibility to me. And weirdly, the house is situated right across from this old religious place, the rectory, whatever that is. Apparently they might have been built around about 1880, but the first recorded residence was in 1908, and it was something to do with the church. So apart from that, she's told us some stories, but we're going to re-go over and talk about more stories. How am I feeling about tonight? I'm not sure, but the good thing is I'm joined by a couple of people. You already know Flex is here. Flex, how are you feeling about tonight?
Quite anxious actually.
Yeah?
Yeah, when we first went in to obviously meet them, I got a weird vibe, a weird feeling about it, and spoke about this before. I can feel different things, and yeah, it kind of feels a bit thick in there, but
Okay.
who knows?
And I mean, you know, we've been talking about starting to take subscribers and take people with us. Well, Emily has come along. Hi Emily, nice to have you along. Are you sure you're ready for this?
I am ready.
Positive?
Yeah.
I think it's crazy. The first thing she said to us was she was more scared of meeting us than a poltergeist.
Yeah.
So yeah, that kind of threw me off a little bit. But I think we should just probably head straight into the house and find out what story she has for us.
Let's go.
Right, I'm ready. Right, let's go. Easy as that. Oh, hello there.
this isn't super awkward.
You've gone from watching them, now we're sat here.
I know.
Right, thanks for having us in your house today. Do you want to start off by introducing yourself and telling us about your stories?
I'm Becca. I've lived in the house for about six and a half years now. When we first moved in, there wasn't a lot of anything, but over the years it sort of progressively got worse. So we've had some pretty frightening things happen. We've had people being pushed, physically marked. We've had people constantly walking around that aren't there, with things are thrown, things are hidden, and just stuff moving around on its own. It's sort of got to a point now where there's parts of my house that I won't go to by myself because it's so frightening.
Do you think that it's targeting you and only you?
No, I think it targets women.
Women.
It's targeted my mum. It's targeted my sister. And when I've got one of my female friends over as well, they've experienced things. But other than hearing things, it's not really targeted my husband. It's never targeted my dad. It just seems to be women.
So it's not generalising males, or it's not going for males at all.
It's not at all. It's things will happen when there's men about. Say things will move or be thrown, or there'll be noises that we can't sort of find any reasonable explanation for, but nothing much more than that.
What's the worst thing that's happened?
Probably, oh God, I don't know. It's either when I heard somebody running up the stairs at me and I was pushed against the wall, and then later on that night I found that I was burning and I'd been marked, or when I was in bed and my bed physically was sort of lifted and dropped, which woke me up. My quilt was pulled, I tucked it back under, it was pulled right off me. The cat reacted, and when I put my foot on the floor to get out of bed to see what was going on, it was like somebody was at the bottom of my bed and they ran past us and up the stairs to the attic.
That's terrifying.
It was horrible.
Sorry, that's terrifying.
I'm lost for words.
Yeah, I went to my mum's and I was on the phone to my sister. I was sat in the house. I didn't want to come back to the house.
Do you feel safe in the house on your own?
I do, generally, but if I stay sort of downstairs, if I go upstairs on my own, I get a bit uneasy, a bit uncomfortable.
Someone is at the front door.
Takeaways here.
There you go.
What do you want to happen? Do you want it out, or?
Ideally, yeah, I would like, if there's a way of getting it out. Sorry.
She's excited. You want some pizza? She wants some pizza.
You're not getting any pizza. Generally, if we can get it out, I would love my house to be my house, and for it to be the water we bought it originally to be a family home. We want to start a family here.
Right. Okay.
But even if anything could happen, there was a little bit of documentation, just to put some sort of claim on it, just some evidence behind what I'm seeing, so I don't look like a crazy person.
Okay. Would you say that it's preventing you from having a family?
I wouldn't, but I think that I would very, very seriously consider selling the house and moving if we were to get pregnant.
Yeah, I probably would as well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's something that I don't think I would want to have the fear of that while trying to raise a baby. So
You think it's taken over the property more than yourself?
I think so. Now, I think over time it is. Originally it was just up on the top floor, but now it's creeping down the stairs. It's coming down into this was my safe space in the living room, and now it's in the living room. It's not just up the stairs anymore, so it's like it is sort of taking over.
Can you give us a quick rundown on how you found a divot box in the floor?
Yes.
How does that happen?
We originally wanted to change the light switches for the smart switches to hook up to
Yeah.
and the floorboards were lifted to look at whether we could rewire, and that's when that happened.
Right. Okay. And what did you do with the box?
I showed it to my mum, and my mum's quite erratic,
Okay.
We didn't open it. I says, I don't know what it is, I don't know why it's there, I don't want it opened, and my mum threw it on the fire.
What fire?
The one behind you. In the living room.
And this was before or after the poltergeist activity?
After.
So you'd already had poltergeist activity?
Yeah.
Did it get worse afterwards?
It's sort of difficult to say because it's round about the time I started getting a bit desensitised to the daytime stuff.
Okay.
Like I said, we've got a train line next to the house and I don't hear the trains anymore. We've got the speedway, I don't hear it anymore because you're just so used to it.
Yeah.
So it was round about the time that I started getting desensitised. I think there were more physical things happening to people afterwards, but it was happening beforehand as well.
I mean, I don't want to scare you, but divot boxes thrown on fire kind of releases whatever's inside it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So could have made it stronger.
Or potentially another entity.
Yeah.
Okay, it's interesting.
I wasn't pleased with my mum.
Yeah, that's interesting. Okay, well, I think that's all the questions we really have for now.
Cool.
I think we're going to have some pizza and then probably jump straight into whatever I've got myself into. I'm not sure, it sounds like the Enfield poltergeist. You know, this could be the modern era of the Enfield poltergeist if it truly kicks off.
We'll soon find out.
We'll see.
Yeah, thank you so much for having us.
Well, thank you for coming.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, okay, let's go.
Just a weird quirk.
Oh wow.
There's a lot of teddy bears.
Well, that is amazing.
Just checking windows as I go. Okay, this room is the spare room. This is, other than finding bits in here, that we're never in here enough
Right, okay.
for anything to happen.
Really strong energy up here, you know.
It's
Like, I don't know,
It's just it's like a little bit of a nausea feeling.
yeah, I know what you mean, but for me it feels like I don't know, like I've walked into a thick fog.
Really?
Yeah, like the
I think you're more sensitive than I am.
Yeah,
when I walk upstairs, it's instantly like somebody's got their eyes locked on you. That's what it feels like.
Right.
This room straight ahead, Lord Chaos.
This one?
Yeah, this one's my room. This is the bed that got lifted, and it's not a light bed.
No, definitely not.
It's
Oh,
I
this
can't lift
the
it.
actual bed frame itself got
That is a solid sleigh bed.
Yeah, it's cherry wood. You can't lift it.
That is a nice bed.
It's brilliant. It's only mine as well.
Oh, no, it's not.
Sorry, it's yours.
Someone else now.
There is a fire behind this. Other than that room, all the bedrooms have got fireplaces in.
Right.
And this is where the mirror was when we told it to go away.
Yeah.
And this is where it was in bits when we got back.
So it came off the ceiling,
Yeah, I don't
off
know
the
if that's the same
wall.
mirror. I think I threw it out. Yeah, I threw it out.
Okay.
But the frame was smashed, the glass was smashed.
Oh, is that the ceiling rose from
That's
the
the
other
thing
night?
that fell off when I was on the phone.
There we go.
Just dropped.
Okay.
And like I say, on this side you can see where the paint drips are, where it's actually painted into the ceiling.
Yeah.
So that was a bit strange. Be very careful going up the next flight. Because, like I say, I'm used to them, but
I'll let you go first.
there's just a switch behind you there, the closest to us. If you flick that, it should put the light on.
Alright, there you go. I'll turn this on.
That's my husband's ladder.
It's a very nice one.
It's a big ladder. It was supposed to paint the outside of the house using that ladder, but he didn't. It's a bathroom, and that's the. This is the one I don't like being in.
This room?
I don't come in this room.
So is this the one?
Yeah. Yeah. I don't come in here. I don't like it.
Why?
It's just. I mean, even now, I feel like somebody's looking at me.
What kind of feeling do you get?
It's like a pressure.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, I feel that.
like my ribs feel like somebody's squeezing them.
Yeah.
And then I feel like if I stand with my eyes shut, it's that feeling where if I open my eyes now, there's going to be somebody with their face in my face. It's just a horrible, horrible feeling.
You again.
No, she's nosy.
Yeah, I do get a very...
I feel that pressure.
Yeah,
I know what
do
you
get a very
mean.
heavy feeling in here. It's a lot worse up here. But as soon as I got to the stairs, to sort of where the teddies ended, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
I started. It's like as if I walked through a different. It was weird to explain.
What's up?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that's just full of sports gear. That's got nothing in. But in this cupboard at the top of the stairs, there's one at the back of that cupboard.
Oh, so that's a cupboard.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cupboard?
Yeah, you can pull that forward and it's just got Stuart's sports gear in.
Right.
But there's one of them in the back of this cupboard here where we keep the towels, and that's what my mum got pushed into. I don't know what sort of state it's in after Christmas. Yeah, in fact it's open now. It shouldn't be open, but there's one there.
Right.
And we usually push the Christmas into the back of there, and she got pushed into the cupboard. This light on and off by itself.
I think you sent me a video of that one.
Yeah, and it was doing it on command. And these are the stairs where I was stood here, and it was like someone ran up the stairs, and I was against the wall.
Anything
I
like
feel,
that.
yeah, I can feel the pressure in that room. It's like a weird pressure. It's gone now.
It's hard to explain. It's like constant for me. It's weird. But downstairs it's fine. These are really dangerous, aren't they?
Well, apparently, if you're on the phone, you walk through these two, it cuts you off.
I cut you off.
Really?
Yeah, we call it the void. There's no signal under that part. Yeah, that's it, and it's just sort of...
So, what happened?
we got burgled, and my jewellery box was stolen. Everything was gone, and then a few months later we were cleaning upstairs in the small bedroom, and we found the ring perfectly in half, and there was 2 charms from the charm bracelet that had been in the same box, but we've never found the other half of them.
So
But
they were stolen?
Yeah, they were stolen. They were gone.
So how do you explain that half of it ending back up in your room?
Don't know.
It's a bit strange. It's like something supernatural tried to retrieve it, but cut the portal off.
And
It's just cut in half.
It's like perfectly in half as well.
and it was directly in the middle of the floor. It wasn't on a shelf, it wasn't behind anything, it was as if somebody had just
you
gone
would see it. You would definitely
like
see
that.
it.
And it's there, and it was months. We'd hoovered and tidied, and there's no way it could have been there when we were doing that.
Right, okay.
Interesting.
Very,
Very
interesting. From the stories, Flex, this could be the scariest night of my life.
I already feel strange, so...
Oh, please don't turn into the
It's alright though,
Flexicist.
because I've got my protective...
Alright, good, so no Flexicist tonight.
No, they should stop it. I've got my holy water in my bag, which I was sent from America.
Right, okay.
So that's as a last resort.
Okay.
So, because we're dealing with a poltergeist.
Right, well, I think we're ready then to start conducting and pray for us.
Yeah.
Okay, so you are a friend of Becca's.
I am, yeah.
And tell me, what do you know about this place?
Me and Becca have been friends for a long time, for quite a few years. She bought this house roughly about 7-8 years ago. Weird things started happening, we didn't think much of it in the beginning. Gradually things started getting worse, and she started telling me about, we used to call him Frank in the attic.
Okay.
Such as lights going on and off, acting strange. She said that she kept feeling cold spots in the house, like there was a presence. I don't believe in things like that, flat out, until I experienced a bit myself. We were sat in the living room. It was just before Christmas. There was only me and Becca in the house. All the pets were out, so obviously nothing could have been disturbed. When I was talking to Becca and I was looking towards the bay window where the Christmas tree was, I could have understood it if things had dropped and moved, like they do, things fall. But when things lift up and then drop, that's a bit strange. And that's what happened to the Christmas tree. The branch lifted up and then dropped.
How far?
I'd probably say about 2.5, 3 inches. Like it.
So it was one of the big branches at the bottom.
It was one of the about 2/3 down.
All right, okay.
And it had lifted and dropped.
And only that branch.
Yeah,
Right,
like somebody had just gone like that with the branch to move it.
Okay.
Couldn't have been a draft or
No.
anything at all. Definitely not.
No, because Becca's she hasn't got a small Christmas tree or out like that. It's a big fat tree, you know. It's quite sturdy, which was really strange. There's been instances with a mum and a sister and things like that. We once had there was a couple of us round doing a bridesmaid thing, sorting bits and bobs out. We were sat at this table. The door there was no draft, there was no doors open, no windows open, because otherwise it had continuously happened, but the handle started rattling, the things on the door started moving, which I could understand if it was just round the door frame, but they were in the middle of the door, so they couldn't have moved.
Okay.
Which was quite strange. It was only then that I started to pick things up, and that's what I've witnessed while I've been here with people. When Becca and Stuart have both been away on holiday, I come in and feed the cat. I called him one night, it must have been about 11 o'clock when I finished work, and normally I would have thought it was the neighbours going up and downstairs, but I could tell it sounded like somebody was in the bedroom walking about, and it was quite heavy footsteps, like Stuart was walking around in the bedroom, but obviously I knew they were away. Nobody else had access to the property apart from me. I've got the keys, and the pets were with me downstairs.
Right.
And nobody else could have come in. The cat flap is coded, so it only comes in with that microchip, so it's not like there could have been another cat in the house or out like that. So I quickly fed the cat. I shouted upstairs, didn't hear anything. It stopped, and I ran away, and I went home. So those are the kind of weird things that I've experienced since I've been here, and I can vouch for Becca that they've happened. As a rule, I'd say that I don't believe in things like that, but I can't explain why they would have happened.
Okay.
So it's the unknown, which is obviously, you know, people say it's paranormal and things like that, so obviously that's the only thing we can put it down to.
Well, I'm glad you're a skeptic.
Yeah.
Because I think the worst thing is when you walk into somewhere and someone's a complete true believer, they believe everything and they're telling you the story. I'm not saying it wouldn't be untrue or I wouldn't believe it, but it's more believable coming from someone who doesn't really believe in it.
Yeah.
If it was the neighbours and stuff, I'd have said, oh, it's neighbours, but it was above me.
Yeah.
So, that's different.
So there's no way of explaining that at all.
Yeah.
No, especially when everyone's away on holiday, they're a million miles away and it's only me.
Yeah, thank you very much.
No
Right.
problem.
Well, let's get that stuff out, let's get that equipment out. You ready?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so there was another thing we want to speak about, and do you want to tell us a little bit about what it is?
Yeah, my neighbour over the road, they bought the old stable, renovated it into a house, and they found the opening of the tunnel that runs under our houses. They asked for permission to open it up, and the council full on said no, and they came and closed it, and they've had a lot of activity as well. She's got some really good photographs, if I can get them, of her child playing with another child, but there wasn't another child there.
Wow. Right.
She's, like I said, she's got proper photographs. They're really, really frightening and interesting, really. And unfortunately, her husband has passed, but I remember she came over with the husband once, and the activity had got so bad in the house, they were all living in one room. And she said somebody was just running up and down the corridor outside the bedrooms, just thumping the walls. They couldn't leave the room, they were all terrified. There was 4 of them in that huge house, just living in one room upstairs.
Wow.
And she moved out for a while because of it.
I'm going to rewind you slightly because I don't think we mentioned it on the video yet, but you said an underground tunnel.
Yes.
Underneath your house.
Yeah, when the activity sort of started to get a lot more noticeable, we'd done a little bit of investigating into the house. I went up to the library and looked at blueprints and archives of the town, and there was a map with a tunnel that ran from Kerwin Castle down across to the stable. I didn't print it off or anything. I wish I had, because I went back about a week later to print it off and get some more, and I couldn't find the files again. But when I've mentioned it to my neighbour over the road, she confirmed she'd found the opening to the tunnel.
Right.
So I know it's definitely there. And these end houses are the only houses that don't have basements. The rest of the street's got basements.
Right, okay.
Because we've got the tunnel under the house.
Right.
So do you think this entity or whatever's torturing you, do you think it's coming from a tunnel?
It could well be, because a lot of the big spikes is when there's been work carried out on where the tunnel would be. They've done
Right.
some up at the castle, and that's when it kicked off over the road. That's when it all got really bad over the road. And the old fusion, when that burned down,
Oh, right, yeah.
it got really bad in here again as well, with sort of banging and slamming and pushing.
Right.
So the line where the tunnel runs definitely affects the activity in the house, and I wouldn't be surprised if whatever it is has come up through my floorboards.
Right. We could run some pretty interesting tests with some of the equipment that we've got in terms of detecting if something is coming from the floor.
Yeah,
So that will be interesting to do.
yeah, definitely. It'd be nice to know where it comes from, or
Yeah.
if it's something that I've brought with me, or if it's something that's come from the tunnels, or something that was already here. It'd be really good to find out where.
Right, okay. Right, well, I reckon we just get the equipment out now and just start. You're going to stick around a little bit and try and get involved a bit.
Yeah.
I know you're nervous.
Yeah, I'm super anxious, but as much as I can be involved, I will be.
Okay, great, perfect. Okay, right, well, let's get the equipment out.
Cool.
Okay, so in the hallway we have a GoPro, 2 REM pods, music box, and well, it's 2 GoPros actually. Upstairs we've got one of the CCTV cameras. Down here we've got my camera. We've got cat balls, S box. Don't need that just yet. EVP recorder, full spectrum camera over there. In the living room we have another REM pod, a cat ball and a CCTV camera.
And a night vision camera in the kitchen. There's a CCTV camera upstairs, and
Yeah.
nothing on the very top floor yet.
Not yet, no.
When halfway through this, I will put the night vision camera right upstairs,
Right, yeah, okay.
and then we'll swap it around.
Okay. Are you excited?
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah.
You're not wondering like how the hell have I ended up in this situation? Why did I say yes, I would like to go along?
No, I'm wondering why I said yes to being on my own.
Alright, okay.
Yeah.
Unlucky. Right, so what we're going to do right now is we're going to introduce ourselves. Introduce ourselves and try and make contact. See if it works straight away. If not, we'll probably bust out the spirit box. And I'm thinking we'll give it 2 hours. If nothing happens in 2 hours, bear in mind this is a poltergeist, we will antagonise it.
Right, okay.
Okay?
Right.
To get it to do something. Right.
Yeah.
Yep. Hello, my name is Dan. I've travelled quite a way to speak to you. I've heard the things that you've been doing in here. It's quite menacing. I would love to be able to see what you can do. So if you do want to, please feel free to come forward and set any of the devices off, or even make a bang or whatever.
My phone.
Go and introduce yourself.
My name is Flex. Again, I am here for the same reasons as Dan. I mean no harm whatsoever. We just want to talk to you and yeah, possibly help you if we can.
It's a fridge.
Fridge. Just the compressor.
That was a tense moment.
Okay. Would you like to introduce yourself?
No,
No?
no,
Come on.
no. I'm not good at talking to people, never mind poltergeists.
Say hi, Emily.
Hi, I'm Emily.
There you go.
There you go.
Hi, I'm Becca, but you already know me. Just hoping that maybe tonight you can come forward and show these guys what it is we've been talking about, what you've heard me talking to them. I'm sure you've been about. Just be nice if you could pull one of your normal tricks, you know, knock on something, rattle something, let them know that you're here.
See if we can get some on EVP.
Give it a go.
If you're here, Kim's coming up this week, and I know you know Kim. How do you feel about that? We brought this new lady to meet you tonight. How do you feel about her being here as well?
Would you like us to put her upstairs along with you? Should be interesting.
I can't stop shaking.
What was that?
I don't know.
That sounded like talking.
It was. Hold on. Oh shit.
You heard that, didn't you?
I just got goosebumps all over. Can't. I think it said be gone. Clear as day, that's a man going, be gone. Listen to this.
That's the face of the thumbnails. Yeah, it is.
You hear that? You want to hear this?
Jesus.
Oh.
Listen.
I'm just going to go and get some more water.
You hear that? Listen to this.
It's on now.
Listen to this. Be gone.
Play that for mine, Dan.
We've not even finished it yet.
Sorry.
Yeah, this one.
Be gone.
I don't like her.
Let me see if it says something else. Before that, I think there's something.
Is it?
There's another whisper behind
I was going to say, is that someone else that sounded like da-da, da?
There's someone else behind it, I can't quite hear what it is. Someone else behind it, but no one said anything, did they?
No.
No.
Clear as day, be gone. Just the one, it says be gone. Should we go upstairs?
I think we should, because I don't think they are actually as strong as what he thinks he is.
Right, well, let's go and hunt him down upstairs then. Alright, you ready to hunt? You ready to hunt a poltergeist?
I'm gonna get my night vision camera ready to go.
Okay. Right, okay, so we've moved from the ground floor to first floor. Now we're going up to the top floor, which is apparently the most haunted spot. Taking a bunch of equipment up with us into what is meant to be the central point of all the activity inside here.
Sorry, it's an awkward shaped room, it's horrible.
If there's anyone in here, if we've walked into your domain and you're not happy about it, set one of the devices off, make a noise or a bang. We're not going to leave until you do. Do you want to give it a go?
I think we get that feeling like when you're getting told off by like a teacher or your mum and you're like, I'm dead sorry and I'm honest, I feel like I'm being really told off. It's a horrible feeling.
Is that all you can do? You can't do it to the men?
I don't think it's got the balls. Can only pick on women.
Poltergeist, more like polter fraud. Can't even set off a measly device.
Like they're intimidated.
Ready to go black.
Yep, I'll put my night vision on. And that is all
I
we're
hate
going to
this room.
see.
Oh, I feel so tired in here.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah, I feel tired.
Yeah, it's a different feeling upstairs.
Yeah.
No, it's just in here.
Yeah.
I just like feel like I've been really told off.
I can't stop yawning.
Right, well, you ready?
Let's go. Let's switch to night vision mode. There we go. So the only thing it can see now is if my camera can see your face there.
Right, we're in the dark. Feel free to step out of the shadows.
If you want, you can see this device up here. It's a special kind of camera that can see in the dark. So if you want, make yourself present to that camera. Show us how strong you really are. That is the only thing that can see you. We are completely blind.
Come on.
Is that you tapping in that corner?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I was looking for my light switch just so that I can, in case anything happens, I can turn it on straight away. Come on! Surely you can go near that red light and just make it flash. I've seen what you can do with the light bulbs. If you're hiding around them stairs or in the bathroom, why don't you come and play with us? Right, okay, so we're now doing lone vigils. Flex is upstairs, he's going in one of the bedrooms, Emily's in another bedroom, Becca's in another bedroom. I'm going to be sat down on the landing in the middle because that's where it's been known to be running up and down. It's kind of like the central hub almost. But we've got equipment everywhere, CCTV cameras everywhere, and I'm going to be running the full spectrum arms over there, so I'll probably cut to that camera, use this one if I need it. Right, if there's anyone here, we are all alone now. Come and get one of us. Looks like there's something moving under your bed.
Don't say that.
Just look under it.
No.
Can you hear anything?
No.
If that's you in that room, set one of the lights off or make a sound.
Did anybody hear that big bang upstairs just now?
The big bang upstairs?
Yeah.
Flex is up there.
No, no banging, I didn't hear anything. There's a tapping noise though.
There's a cold breeze coming down. And it looked like something was under the bed.
In which room?
Where Emily is.
Really?
What was that?
I don't know what the fuck that was. It's so dark in here.
Where did that come from, Emily?
I don't know. It sounded like the stairs.
No, it came from your way.
Yeah, it sounded like the bottom of the stairs where, like, the stairs going upstairs.
But I didn't see anything on the camera.
I don't know.
Could you please make a tapping noise
If that was you, you're going to have to do better than that.
If you want that, you downstairs. If you want to put your leg again, downstairs. I know it's correct. What's your name? Who's that?
It was me. It felt like something flipped my shoelace, my zip on my shoe.
Right, I'm changing the battery in this time.
Don't know what that was. But you have to do better than that.
Well, while I'm changing the battery, while I'm doing it, come on, make a noise, do something. I can't see you now.
This is the perfect opportunity. We're all alone. Anything happening there, Emily?
No, I don't feel right.
What?
I don't feel right.
Why?
I don't know.
How do you feel?
Like, ill.
Ill?
Yeah.
As in what?
I don't know, like, you know when you feel like you're going to be sick, but I'm not going to be sick.
I think something's affecting you then.
You are?
Something's affecting Emily.
In what way?
She feels sick.
Does she want to swap?
Do you want to swap with Flex?
No.
No.
No. Do you want me to come down and when you would like come down with you?
What do you want to do, Emily?
I don't know.
Do you want to stay there or should we regroup?
You're affecting Emily downstairs. You set the cat ball off. Thank you very much. You set the cat ball off.
Emily,
You're affecting Emily.
close your eyes and imagine a white light going over yourself.
If you are, could you please stop doing that?
I can't. I don't want to close my eyes.
The last thing you...
No. I'm out.
What was it?
I don't know, but I'm out. I can't.
What was it?
Affecting them downstairs.
It was. It sounded like something
Thank you. Right.
here.
When I ask the question,
Is that you setting that off,
No.
or me?
No, it's none of us. It's pointing downstairs.
when I ask the question,
Right, well, it's kicking off then.
Dan,
What?
when I asked if it was affecting you downstairs, my cat ball went off and stopped again.
Yeah, stuff's going off down here. There's something walking round now.
Right, I'm going to come down and have a look.
How you feeling, Emily?
I don't think I'm going to.
You don't want to be... We'll come out then.
Oh my god, sorry.
Why is that one? What is going on?
I just keep.
What was that scream noise?
What?
You like a loud, like a distant scream then.
No, but before when I was sitting in here, it sounded like you put your face up against the door and went shh.
No, not said a word.
What?
Apart from when I was shouting out.
Whatever that noise was, came from the other side of this wall.
What did you get? What did you get? That was crazy, that, because I said, are you affecting anybody downstairs? And it went off. I said, if you are, can you stop it? It stopped.
It all
That
went...
thing's going wild.
Everything started going off at the same time.
When it the other side of this wall,
I heard it.
outbuilt, I wasn't standing here.
I heard it.
Emily's feeling sick,
Is it in this room you feel sick?
and
Yeah.
then
Shit,
that
that-
music thing went off.
The music box went off.
Oh my god, did you hear what I said?
I don't know what it said. It said-
It just said, Alexa downstairs just said,
I don't know if they can see you. Are you hiding?
yeah,
Said what?
How?
Alexa just said, I don't know if they can see you, are you hiding?
What?
Yep.
I can answer hiding, but I'm always working on how I say things and I might not have it right.
Okay. Right.
How do you explain that
You
shit?
can't explain that. What the hell?
There is no question that you could ask her that would make her say that.
Right, how did you feel, feel sick?
Yeah.
Just sat
I
in there?
saw this.
Right.
Do you want a glass of water or something?
No.
What the hell is going on?
So,
Wait, what? Hold on.
Is it?
Yeah, what time is it?
It's 2:10.
Right, it's almost approaching 3 o'clock as well.
so that I can
I reckon it's going to kick off at 3 o'clock.
And this room feels very cool.
This is great.
I'm not crying.
Are you in this room? If you're in this room, set that REM pod off there. Do it. Set it off.
That was horrible. That has never ever happened before tonight, ever.
Really?
She's never ever spoken to her. The only time she'll ever speak to herself is the one in the kitchen, and she just says things like cat, 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 hat, hat, hat. But it's like a thing that they do to practice speaking. Because
Really?
I went online to see what it was.
Well, I
but it's not
wonder-
the kitchen one.
I wonder if it was trying to talk to the Alexa downstairs. That's brilliant. What?
It's not.
Go upstairs where I just was
Yeah.
and sit there quiet, and that ball will go off. I guarantee it'll go
Yeah,
off.
we'll
It
do
went
it.
off every time I asked it.
Well, when we go upstairs, we're all going to lie down.
Yeah.
I'm going to put everything in that room. Everything.
That seems to be mental up there, because I said to her, I says, are you affecting people downstairs? I says, if you are, stop. And it did.
Whatever it was upstairs, came down, and like made a big whoosh round and set loads of stuff off at once.
Where's the music box?
It was on the stairs pointing down. How are you feeling? You okay? Yeah?
Right, where is... Hang on. So, is the living room door shut?
Yeah?
Yeah, the dining room door shut.
Right. Wow, I've got chills. Like, it's
It's fun.
it's mad.
This is what I've been waiting for.
That upstairs there, that was wow. Like,
All
when
we
he did
need,
it...
all we need now is like things being thrown. I would just want to see that, and I'm
Yeah.
happy.
Right. Are you alright? No.
That was fun how it all went round at
I want
once.
to like go and sit downstairs
Alexa.
for a little bit.
Can you see us?
Sorry, I didn't understand that.
Right, so he can
Wait,
hear
wait,
us.
wait. Alexa, do you want to play hide and seek?
Here's hide and seek skill. Okay. Here's hide and seek. To use hide and seek and unlock hundreds of other kid skills. A player needs to be punished in only one.
Alexa, stop. I don't know what could have been said to make her say.
Listen back to it.
What was that? You're a loud growl thing then?
Maybe
Could have been a car.
Dogs.
I'm going to say it was a car. Cause
If you're here with us now, touch one of us.
Don't.
Come on, touch one of us. I know you can do it. I've seen you set things off. Come on.
Or set something else off. Come swooping through again.
Set the Alexa off.
It must be getting stronger.
Back's burning.
The stronger it gets to 3 o'clock, the stronger it gets.
Your back's
My
burning.
back's burning.
Turn round.
Can I put the light on? Or
No.
Yeah, no, turn the light on.
my back's burning. Like down here, feels really hot.
Hold on a second. I have to put my light.
My torch is upstairs.
I have to put my light on.
I don't know, I'm maybe just paranoid.
Let's have a look. Where?
Down at the bottom of my back.
Oh, is that a scratch?
No, you got a big old mighty scratch on your back.
That's a scratch. But did you have any scratches on your back beforehand? There's a scratch on your back.
Wait a minute. That's my other camera.
I have no fingernails. If there's a scratch on my back, I have no fingernails. I can't physically. Oh, it's really hot. You have to edit out some of the hair.
Right, yeah. I see the big ass scratch.
I'm just
There's
going
a
to
big ass scratch.
It's there. On that side of your back. Was that where it was?
It's just all this part of my back's burning.
Yeah, you've been scratched.
There's a big
Okay.
scratch.
And like I say, I have nothing. I can't.
Right. If you can scratch women,
Wow, my camera's
you
gone
can
all
scratch
weird.
men.
My camera's. Oh no, it's back. It was blurry then.
Come and scratch me or Dan. Do you think you're hard enough? Come and tackle us. Come and tackle me. Or Dan. Come on, I dare you.
I reckon we set up camp then.
Yeah.
Up there. It's almost 3 AM. It's almost 3 AM. We set up camp.
Yeah.
And wait for holy hell to break loose.
Right, let's do it. Are you alright with that? Yeah. Should we go downstairs, regroup, have a look at what we've
No,
got?
we've got everything. We don't need to go down. We can just.
Well, I want my phone.
Right. Okay. Right. Well, let's go and get the last few bits. I tell you
Yeah.
what. Let's put all the stuff we've got down here. Let's
Yeah.
put it all on the bed, and then we'll take it all up at the same time.
Right, let's go.
So we're setting up all kinds of stuff. We've got a REM pod over the night vision cameras, another REM pod, 2 CCTV cameras will be running in here, cat balls everywhere, and we are gonna just go black in here, lights out, and yeah, try and get some sleep. It's approaching 3 AM though.
Right.
It's almost 3 AM. I reckon we just lie in the black,
Yeah.
in the dark, and call out.
I think that thing's going to impress because that keeps going off.
Yeah, well, we'll see what happens when we're all in the dark. I'm gonna just change my battery.
Alright then, have it your way. I'm going to sleep.
What are you gonna do if this door starts banging?
I had a laugh. Yeah. Pathetic, to be honest. I think that's all we can do.
I mean, it's that pathetic. I can't even set the REM pod off.
Oh shit. Oh shit! Thank you!
Alright, sorry about that.
Alright, sorry.
First time tonight.
I think we've underestimated you, I think. If that was you, could you set it off again? Just to prove us wrong. Thank you. Can you turn it off now?
No way.
Stop. Stop. Thank you.
Oh. Okay, maybe something in this room with us.
Right, could you set something else off? Come on, you can do it. You've already proven that. Set off the cat ball again. Come on, right
Come
next
on
to
then.
Dan. Set off the cat ball next to Dan.
Right next to me.
Go on.
Oh, it's getting cold in here.
Yeah. Set the REM pod off again.
Alright, I'll tell you now, this is...
Thank you.
I've got a
Thank
feeling
you.
there's something in here with us now.
Right, could you stop that? Thank you. I really appreciate that. That's very, very, very
Whatever
clever
it is,
of
it
you.
must be stood in that corner.
Yeah, very, very clever of you.
Okay.
Could you do me a favour? Thank you.
Oh, it's right next to it, it's gone yellow.
Cool. Right, could you stop that, please?
Stop.
Stop it now. Thank you. You do me a favour and touch the cat ball next to Dan. If you can do
Come on.
that, really appreciate that.
Come on.
Come on, you can do it.
Come on, I tell you what, if
Come
it does,
on.
I'm going to freak. But in a good way.
Come on, you can do it. Come on, we know you can do it. You're good at this. Come on.
Do you want to harm us?
Stop.
I think he wants to harm us.
Stop it now. Thank you. Set off the cat ball.
Because all you can do is play with that light. Why are you setting a one off?
Set off the cat ball. Come on.
It's like it stood in that corner.
You can stand in the corner all you want. Set off the cat ball. Come on.
It's getting cold in here.
If you set off the cat ball, then we'll appreciate the fact that, you know, we were wrong. And we'll admit that. But if you don't, I'm going to stick with my previous statement. I don't think you can do it. Now come on. Set off the other REM pod.
I want to know who it wants to hurt. It's getting really cold in here.
Who do you want to hurt? Flex? Me? I'm not even going to say you just in case it does.
Are you still here? You're still here, set the REM pod off. Thank you. Thank you. Cool. So why are you just setting the REM pod off? Why can't you just do the cat ball? Why can't you do that? Do you want me to move the cat ball to you? Right, I'm going to move the cat ball to you. Making me get out of bed. Right, I'm bringing the cat ball to you. See this? You can set that off right next to that REM pod.
Oh, it's getting close.
Right. Set the cat ball off.
Stop playing with that. Oh, it's gone off! It's gone off!
Yes! Thank you!
Right, bro, whatever it is, it's strong. Just sit down. Trust me.
Right, thank you.
Trust me.
Oh.
Right, I give you my permission to start circling the room. Get away from there. Just start playing.
Stop the cat ball.
Go haywire. Throw things if you need to.
Stop the cat ball.
This is exciting.
Stop the cat ball. If you don't stop it, I will.
No, just leave it, bro. Just leave it. It's got what it wanted.
This looks like a police siren when you it's like whoop, whoop. That's pretty compelling though, don't you think?
Yeah, that's very... I mean, bro, it was responding... And then that cat ball's not gone off now. It's like it's got what it wanted. It's just holding the cat ball. They go off after like 10 seconds.
Is that what you wanted? Did you want the cat ball? Did you want me to bring it to you? Is that what you wanted? I don't mind that.
Why don't you show yourself? Physically show yourself. I've got a feeling it's behind that wardrobe there, like in the shadows.
Yeah.
Corner. It's like almost like it's peering its hand around and touching the shit.
Yeah.
You know, like Insidious.
Yeah.
How are you feeling?
Like I'm glad I don't have epilepsy. But I am actually scared.
You scared?
Yeah.
Come on, stop that. It's like the police are outside or something.
Police will be arriving soon.
Yeah, they probably will.
Oh.
Thank you.
Oh,
no,
no.
here we go. Do you like the red and blue lights? Thank you. Yeah.
On demand.
Likes the red and blue lights.
On demand.
Thank you. You seem very intelligent.
Are you evil? It's evil.
What's your name?
That's close. Yellow's quite close, you know.
Hmm. What does red mean?
Red's just normal until it's like making a high pitch scream.
Oh, okay.
Green, yellow, blue, purple. Depending on how close it gets to it. So it's obviously getting like pretty close.
It's kind of cold down here now.
It's getting colder. Wait, what time is it?
I don't know, to be fair.
1 minute past 3.
Oh, wow, okay.
1 minute past 3.
Right, okay.
Oh God.
Is that what you've been waiting for? 3 a.m.
3 a.m.
3 a.m.
Right, I need to sit on here and I'll film this.
Oh, it's getting closer. Well, I've never seen it do that.
Wow.
Oh, that's right on it.
Wow.
I have never seen it go right on it before. What's that?
Your camera.
Oh shit.
Film.
I've got my other camera's filming.
Oh, yeah.
Right, because we need another camera.
Are you right on? Are you touching it? Can you touch that device for us again?
Come on, you were getting like super close.
What was that?
The fuck was that?
I don't know. What the hell was that? Did you hear that?
What was
It's like a radio sweep.
Where's the...
The spirit box is over there.
Well, right, this is getting weird.
Do you want it?
Yeah, I do.
Right, I'm just going to touch the spirit box.
Turn it on then. Did it legit turn on?
I don't know. Yeah.
It must have.
Right.
Oh yeah, it must mean communication.
Right.
Oh, I'm getting nervous
Oh, how
now.
cold is it just
I
got
know. I know it's getting freezing. I'm getting giddy. Right, you want it? I'm turning it on.
there? I'm scared, but I'm not. I'm excited.
Right. You have my attention. You have my attention completely. What do you want to say to us? Do you want to hurt us? Say yes if you want to hurt us. Right, if you are a poltergeist, I need you to clearly say poltergeist for this device.
Just keep stopping again. How cold is it? Like there? Like in this bit? Are you still over by the REM pod? Are you still there? Are you still by the device?
I need you to make more sense. If it's you setting off that light, clearly say light. What's that?
I don't know.
What's
Could you touch the device again if you're still over there?
I need you to say light though. Really need you to say light. It's close to it.
Here. Put the spray box next to it.
Go on then.
Go on, you.
Go.
Your turn.
Oh, get up.
Go on.
No,
It's your turn. Go on.
Oh
What
my.
did that say then? I want you to come first. It just said.
Go on.
Do you want me to come first?
Oh, go on, Dan.
Are you joking?
Go on. Go on, Dan. If you want Dan to put the spirit box next to there, light it up again. Do you want Dan to come?
No. It's like it's just sat there waiting, watching us from the shadows.
Have you run out of energy? Or are you just not interested in me and Dan? Right, okay. Are we boring you? Right, okay.
It's getting closer every time you answer.
So I think me and you were boring it. Right, okay. Understood, you can stop now.
Holy shit.
You can stop now, thank you.
Oh my god. I can't believe this is actually happening, you know.
I know.
This is fucking insane. I don't think I've ever had a REM pod do this. I mean, I've seen it, but this is answering questions on demand.
What about the other REM pods though?
Yeah, I know, yeah. I've never really had the other REM pods go off.
It's only one. Are you only interested in Emily? Right. Stop. Stop. If you understand me, stop. Thank you. Are you a male? Thank you. Stop. When I say stop, that means stop, please. Thank you. Do you want Becca? Do you want Kim? Do you want Stuart?
What?
Your turn.
What should I say?
I don't know.
I'm actually just got smacked.
It seems to be responding very intelligently. Well, thank you very much.
I won't say thank you to it. This is not the kind of thing you say thank you to.
Just to check, do you want Emily?
It's a dark cowardice energy, is that?
Right, it's every time I mention her name. Stop! You stop when I say stop. Do you understand? Thank you. Stop it. I'm telling you, stop.
I'm half tempted to say just pack it up. I don't think we should sleep in this room.
No. Do you want us to sleep in this room? Why do you want us to sleep in this room?
What?
What?
Something behind?
Oh, you're alright, don't worry. Stop
Are
it now.
you next to us? What are you doing?
Are you a poltergeist?
Whoa.
Right, you can stop now. That's pretty much answered the question. I said stop. Thank you. Are you intimidated by me? Are you intimidated by Dan? Are you scared of us?
Yeah, well, we're not scared of you. I'm pretty sure you can sense that, can't you?
I wonder if it can set that off, even though it's somewhere else in the room.
Maybe. Is it only that REM pod you can affect?
I'm getting a fucking cold shiver right past me, like it's something's hovering round the back of us. That's switched on.
Is it only that one REM pod that you can affect? You can't touch any others? Is there something wrong with the other ones?
Right.
Not good enough.
Can you set off the REM pod even though you're somewhere else in the room? Right. Okay, interesting. I'm gonna point around the room, and I want you to tell me when to stop by setting off that light when I'm pointing at you. I'll start here.
You need to pick my nose then.
Oh shit, I've just got goosebumps.
Right.
Oh my god, it stood right behind us. It stood right behind us.
Stop it now. Right.
Oh my god. Oh, I've got the worst goosebumps ever. I have got the worst goosebumps.
Leave me alone. Leave me alone.
Do you understand that? You're not welcome to touch her at all.
Why is it gone quiet all of a sudden now? We know where it is.
Might have left. Might have done what it's
No.
called and left.
I highly doubt that.
Have you left?
Well, if it's left, it wouldn't set it off.
That's what I mean. So if it's still there, it'll set it off, won't it?
Are you still here?
Right, it's still there. Right, thank you. You can stop now.
Stop!
Stop! Thank you.
I don't know what to say to it. What do we say to it?
You know. Bye.
If we agreed to come back and see you, would you leave Emily alone?
Right, okay.
Okay.
I'll take that. Right, we will come back to see you on a regular basis if it is okay with Becca. Okay?
Who's moving the bed?
I'm shaking like fuck.
Fucking hell, I could feel the bed moving. I was thinking, fuck.
It's fine.
Was you human before a poltergeist? Are you a demon? Well, that explains it. So demons are poltergeists.
Did you come from Kerwin Castle? Are you linked to the tunnel at all? Thank you.
Alright. That explains it as well.
Were you trapped in the tunnel? Right, okay. If we turn the spirit box on, are you going to speak or try to? Give it a go.
S-Box. Scanning FM. Scanning AM. Line in. Bluetooth. Scanning FM.
Now we've established communication, you've answered quite a lot of questions. Why do you want Emily so bad? What? What's going on?
Alright.
We're going to need to have more than that. We need the lights going off and stuff as well. Is that you? In the shadows? You just said it's me. What do you want? I've got the power. I've got the power. What do you want? What do you want from us? What is it? Are you still stood next to us? Whoa, what was that?
What?
That hiss noise.
Didn't hear it hiss.
It went. Why has it gone really quiet in here?
Doesn't like the spirit box.
Wish. What's that noise?
No, I can't hear it.
Shh. You can't hear that?
No.
Is it raining outside?
No.
Every time I put the spirit box on, it's just going haywire.
It's not interfering with it, is it?
No, is it hell? I mean, you'd have to take it. You'd have to be sat right next to it. I mean, it's on now. All I'm doing is turning the volume up.
True. Do you want us to leave this room? Just leave you alone?
I don't know what to do. Do we? Right, I'll tell you what. I'm gonna threaten it.
You're gonna threaten it?
No, don't.
No, listen. If you even attempt to follow us or Emily, I promise you now, I will do what you hate. And I will bring Sage in here. And I will smudge the whole place, top to bottom. I don't care if you like it or not. Do not follow or communicate with her again. Do you hear me?
That is a direct warning. Do not, I repeat, do not follow any of us. Do you understand? And I don't care if you don't understand, because you better not do that.
You can now leave this room. We have no more use for you.
Goodbye.
Oh yeah, I can hear footsteps. Tell me you heard it.
No.
You didn't hear footsteps.
No.
How crazy would that be if it's just walked off?
Yeah.
Are you still here? Oh, he's gone. Well, that was an experience. That was kind of fun though.
Oh yeah, yeah.
That's kind of what. Apart from it, nothing got thrown, which made it disappointing about.
I still think it was a bit wary of us.
Yeah, I think so too.
Very wary. It doesn't know what we're capable of.
How are you feeling, Emily? Emily?
Alright.
No.
It's gone now.
It can't bother you. It can't follow you.
Trust me, sometimes all you got to do is threaten it with something that it hates. And it probably knows that I've got sage in my bag as well.
And it can't do that because I've got holy water and I will throw it in every inch of this house.
The problem is with stuff like that is they try and scare you, and if they feel you're getting scared, they'll feed on your fear.
That's why I think it was a bit wary of us.
Yeah.
Because it knows we're not scared.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
don't give a shit, to be honest with you.
Me neither. I was willing it to. I wanted to throw stuff.
And I think it's that's why I wasn't interested in us.
Yeah.
I think it has gone now.
Do you want to talk again?
I wouldn't hear anybody in the back.
No, it's not you. I'll tell you now, I heard footsteps. So we sat around for about half an hour and nothing happened. It simply walked away on command with the hope that we would return. And maybe we will do. I mean, you got to let me know what you think. Leave me a comment down below. Does this place warrant another investigation? Maybe even a weekend stay? I'm not too sure. But from what we did find, I'm pretty sure this place is haunted. But if you think you have what it takes to join us on an overnight stay, whether it be an abandoned place or an actual haunted house, you've got to follow me on Instagram. Keep an eye out for my stories. Don't just inbox me. Just keep an eye out for my stories. I put out stories just saying we're looking for someone. When you see that story, that's when you can bombard me with messages, because I'll pick one person to come with us. And this is going to happen on every time. So yeah, Exploring Fighters Instagram, you already know. Okay, so we survived the night. Ton of REM pod activity at the end. Recapping of the night, there was the really good EVP,
there was the incident where something felt like it swooped from downstairs all the way down, setting off a bunch of devices and scaring the life out of some of them. In here, it was non-stop REM pod activity. I'm hoping to God the cameras caught something. We've had the CCTV cameras running even when we're asleep. What I'm going to do with most of that footage, because there is going to be a hell of a lot of it, like I've done with the other stuff, it will be on my Patreon account, Patreon Exploring Fighters. I think you can join it for like £1, that's it. But that's just where I chuck all my stuff, because I don't have time to sift for it all, or maybe I have done but I've just not noticed stuff. So you guys can go over there and sift through it all, and if you find anything, let me know. It'll be featured in the next video. Anyway, I'm going to see you down at the car. I'm going to pack up now, get everything ready together. I've got a lot of bits to get, and I've got a 2-hour drive, so yeah, let's get it.
And I do appreciate it.
No, honestly, thank you for letting us in. Really appreciate it. And
this happens really.
Becca did say that we can come back anytime, and I think it warrants a second investigation, but when we've got more equipment, definitely the Tesla coil, I'll bring that. Also, thermal camera.
Yes.
With the amount of heat fluctuations we had in here, I think the thermal camera is a necessity next time. So maybe we'll leave it a couple of months, see what happens in the meantime. If this might provoke it, it might quiet it down. We don't know. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, absolutely.
But there's one thing for certain. There's definitely something here.
100%.
Bye.
Shout upstairs, bye.
Emily, you walked in here pretty much a skeptic, didn't you?
Yeah.
And how are you walking out right now?
Not.
Okay, so you're a believer now.
Yeah.
Okay, that's great to see. I look forward to the next one we convert. That's my really mean, but I'm satisfied laugh. Okay.
Bye.
You sound more serious than that.
Yeah.
I am serious. Goodbye.
Perfect.
Okay, right, let's go.
Q7 now.
Yeah, you can have a friend in the back of the car now.
I wouldn't complain if you did want to take him with you for further study.
I mean, it would be fun.
I wouldn't complain. So.
Oh, interestingly though, she did tell us that in the old rectory, some weird stuff's happening there, and most recently they were filming porno productions in there. Interesting what goes on in Workington.
Yep.
One last thing, Flex, if you want to be like Emily and be on the channel,
yes,
and come with us on a paranormal explore in an abandoned building or someone's property, hit me up on Instagram. You gotta follow me on Instagram, drop me a message telling me that you want to come and why you want to come, and you could be the next person, because every episode we are taking someone random who never done this before and maybe even doesn't really believe, and convert them like we did with Emily. So are you a believer now? Yeah, 100%? That's what I wanted to hear. That's what I wanted to hear, Flex.
Good.
Anyway, thank you so much for viewing the video. If you did enjoy it, please hit that like button, consider subscribing, and don't forget, Instagram, Exploring Fires. Let me know why you want to come. Alright, 2-hour drive back, Flex. Let's go.
Yeah, well, an hour for me.